Welcome to the AlbionTV War Report, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025. I am your host, The Chosen One, and I am joined today by Robin Hood RS on the play-by-play and, of course, Fogel behind the scenes on the camera. We are currently spectating the Albion Asia server at 14 UTC on a 15-minute delay. If you guys out there in the real world have reports of live action, please contact us through Discord. It is the most effective way to contact us. We are currently watching Pillowcake of Rescue Station and the KFPD Alliance take on Macaron and Pink, along with the Kung Fu Pandas now part of their alliance as well.
Indeed, a bit of an interesting one here. Wasn't expecting these guys to be battling it out, but we do have that raid banner up. We also do have a separate fight occurring on the northeastern door. As you can see, that separate blob with a lot of skulls popping up. Obviously, the kill feed a lot of red on red, so there's a little fight happening up there as well.
All right, I'll go check out that secondary fight up by the gate, see who we have fighting over there. I do see the skulls popping up. It is a Moor Alliance. I don't know who they're fighting against. It looks like rats.
See?
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. Rats.
Well, KFPD, we have seen them before here on the Old War Report. Put on a decent showing, but that was, you know, I would say against players that were matching their skill level. Pink here a little bit above their skill level, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how they do. Obviously, we're still in the early phases of the territory raid here, but the wall section here is about to go down, and as I say that, there it goes. It's going to be interesting to see how Pink play this. Do they take it slow, or do they get a little bit ballsy, because they may know that their opponents are less experienced, shall we say.
Yeah, there's some of that, you know. But we've seen inexperienced groups, when led by a strong leader, do quite well. And it doesn't take much to get brought up to speed in how to play some effective ZVZ gameplay. But attacks and sieges do get a little bit more complicated, Robin. And timers and plans and everything gets a little bit more intense, for sure.
Yeah, clip that, by the way. There goes that Crystal Cobra getting blown up as it transformed and tried to still gaze our POV. Literally the most useless weapon I've ever seen in my life. It is not it. Nice little pressure there, though, from the nuclear bomb dropping down. They're going to be found here for shallow engagements from Pillowcake. The boys here, KFPD, they're rocking a level 34 disarray debuff, so not a bad mass here today for these guys. Two separate cooldown rotations, plus bomb squads, plus single DPS targets as well. With the light caller, I see bridles as well. So energy shaper beam over to the western side of my screen. So yeah, these guys, you know, they got a lot of burst damage to play with and main Zerg engagements as well. So they should be doing, well, they are doing pretty fine right now. But when these walls fall,
everything changes when the walls fall. Like, you know.
That's when it gets a little bit hairy. Not seeing many range bomb squads here from Pink as well, which is quite surprising. We're still working away at the walls here. We're 11 minutes in. One section of wall down, second section about to crumble. And I'm surprised Pink haven't attempted to go for a deep dive engagement yet. Like, normally Pink are pretty aggressive with their play style. Not choosing to do so just yet.
Hmm.
I don't see any ballistas here for KFPD as well, so these battle mounts are pretty much getting free roam of the battlefield for the Pink Alliance. A little bit hairy, a little bit mixy. The Pink get a little bit more aggressive here. KFPD maybe thinking to step back up to the second level already.
Robin, this is one of these nice slow fights at the wall where everybody walks up, gets nice and clumped. Some very significant pressure, but, you know, supports are on point. At least for that round. We do have a lot of death on the board, but it's been, you know, pretty back and forth. They're doing okay. A lot of good saves over here by the guys in Macon. But is that really just a group of rats up on the north? Robin, it's so many rats.
It's like a mixed bag. I see some players in actual gear and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of rats and groups around.
Okay.
That's an actual bomb squad there. That armor,
The Amor
Alliance
guys,
group,
yeah.
or Amor, yeah.
They're. I really have a hard time calling this a bomb squad, Rod.
No, they are a bomb squad. They're there. They're there. They, you know, they're not the Gucci bomb squad that you would expect
a great
from a
fire
bomb squad.
squad?
But they are there, and they will make an impact. Pink, you know, really need to watch their back, especially when they get up to this first level where Pillowcake is right now. Backline's exposed. D-tanks aren't paying attention to the, you know, the rats prowling around. Pink may get complacent. That's where that bomb squad strikes.
It's a bomb squad to bring whatever weapon you have, Robin. There's clearly no organized effort here with infernal staves and great fires and whatever you got, bedrock maces and what have you. Interesting choices for a bomb squad. Yeah, that's what they're wearing. Yeah.
They're fighting the rats as well, so they're having a little bit
They're
of
doing
fun.
work against the rats. They're playing against the rats. There's a lot of rats, and Amor is wandering back and forth between the battle and the door, killing rats, of which there are a significant number from many different groups. That said, it looks like we have
Kung Fu Panda
a
did
different
just
group having joined in.
Yeah, this territory was launched on. Obviously, Pink only here for the raid, so the territory was just pacified here.
All right.
Sections of walls, though, all down here on the eastern side. Headbutt engagements coming in here. Pillowcake looking for something on the return engagement. Great defensives coming down. Swaggy holding on for dear life, but the next wave of DPS connects in two full for Pink. That was just wave after wave of DPS.
There's a whole nother group coming from the west side, Robin. We do have Order of Ares coming in from the west now. That is the group that just raised the other banner. And that is from IPKO Alliance, but it just seems to be Order of Ares. And there's nobody here defending on this side. It looks like they're pretty much unscouted at this point. First person has scouted them.
Yeah, we'll see how KFPD handle this situation then. It's a little bit rough for them. You know, they were pretty much mirror matched here with Pink on the east. Now that this second front's opening up on their western side, not great. I mean, they're doing a fantastic job of keeping Pink at bay for now. That's all going to change once that western side of fortifications start falling.
Okay, so all this skill in Idle is just rats. Okay, just so much of it. Just wild to see all these guys. So they have a level 35 inside, level 27 outside from Pink. So they still have the numbers advantage against that group. I'm trying to get numbers from Order of Ares, but they've moved a little bit.
Yeah, they've pulled off to like the western side of the territory, like
That's
all
because
the way west.
TLP showed up.
Oh, okay.
So
So a 2 versus 2.
yeah. So we had well, not really, not full. It's a small group.
I think they're dead now, judging by what I see on the mini.
Yeah. They showed up. I mean, PLP showed up. They actually did just have a nice little counterplay and caught 2 or 3 people unaware, but not really much. I'm going to try to get us a POV for the Order of Ares.
Can I have a second POV? We're on Asia.
I know. So that. Yes, Robin, I understand that. But I'm getting us a POV, so if we have this fight over here and this is what we end up watching, we have somebody come to over here.
Over here, Pink slowly pulling away from the territory, trying to see if KFPD take the bait. Shallow engagement coming out, but so far holding their ground here.
Well, this probably can.
A slow back and forth here. KFPD, don't take the bait. Don't get dragged out into the open field. Know your opponents and know what they're trying to do here.
Some interesting choices out here today for weapons. Don't really see a lot of the Dreadstorm Monarch, especially at the 0.4 level and Awaken. It's rare. How's it going over there with Pillowcake? Everything is wrapped up on the western flank, and that entire group is destroyed. So they're moving towards the main fight once again.
Just little tickles back and forth, you know, a couple D-tanks dying here and there. Nothing too crazy. Pink definitely trying to drag the fight out from the territory, but KFPD holding ground here where the walls once stood. Yeah, they're chilling. It looks like maybe Pillowcake backing away here, maybe thinking to take his group over to the west. Oh no, he's trading loot to the Battle Mount. I know what you're doing.
Okay, good choice. Get rid of your loot. Get it out of here. All right. I'm going to go take a look at Cannon once again, just see what he's doing. See if he is fighting anyone over there. It does look like he's just getting free whacks on the wall at this point. Nope. They're still chasing down rats. Okay. Rats are on the menu, boys.
Yeah, it's both sides have really good defensives at the moment. So this fight is literally going nowhere. Like for the last 7 minutes, we've stood here and maybe 1 or 2's died, but
a lot of trading, you'd say.
But for the most part, it's pretty solid defensives for both.
Yeah. Well, you know, that shows that they're pretty good. Like that's, you know, a sign of a good ZVZ force. You need to be able to stay alive. That's the most important thing. If you can keep your guys alive when you're getting hit, you're going to survive a lot of battles, and the more battles you survive, the better chance you have of winning that war. We are rotating around to go deal with this push from the western flank now, Robin.
Yeah, KFPD falling back up to the final level. Pink now full control. KFPD mounting up and going west here. Pillowcake going outside the territory west. Now, is it a faux wrap here? That is the question. Are they going to look to try and delete Order of Eris in one shot, or are they actually just calling it a day here? I think they're calling it a day here. At least rescue stations.
Yeah, they are moving out.
They're
kind of odd. I mean, they have the highest level of disarray in this group. They still have more than both their opponents combined.
Yeah. No, never mind. Titan just showed up for the Pink Alliance. They have a 40 disarray debuff now.
Oh, okay,
That
that
makes
changed. Yeah,
sense.
yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah, and then obviously Order of Eris was here as well. You know.
Yeah, but Order Ares was pretty small, without a lot of the traditional tools that you would need to really siege a territory. They're more of a roam group.
Yeah, but they still got that western side down, which is an issue.
Hmm. For sure.
It is what it is, and that will be all of that. I'll give us a POV for inside real quick. Well, where else? That's a big mass there for pink today. Does look like we're gonna get our good old friendly fight between Pinoy Flower and Fu. They're setting up in Wailing Bulwark again. It's Groundhog Day. That would be on Puckle whenever these guys get themselves ready.
Yeah, I saw that over on Simpy in just a minute ago. But, you know, Robin, we say it every time we watch these guys. You know, they might be the only ones fighting, but they are fighting these friendly fights. It does make them better. They're getting better over time. You got to keep yourselves sharp. And if you're going to engage in politics that really stifle traditional content, you got to do something that keeps you sharp. Anything at all. So we might see it every day. We might, you know, wake up to the same song every morning. But, yeah. You can hold your little hand in mine and we can go watch these guys play. You know, Groundhog Day starts with hand holding. You realize that movie every day, Groundhog Day starts with put your little hand in mine. So it's about hand holding. Perfect reference, Robin.
There
These
you
guys
go.
do fight like Groundhog Day every day.
Every single day.
Mm-hmm.
There are other groups out and about at the moment, albeit already sitting on castles and stuff. Not sure. Radiant are sitting on a territory in Plain, but it's not this time slot, which is weird. Oh wow, Jin have a massive mass in Arthur's Rest. Like 200 mass here. What are they doing? Huh. None of the territories are raided here. Don't see anything on my map that would indicate. Weird. Not sure. Not sure what Jin are up to, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Hopefully they do something. I've been hopping around. I'm seeing a lot of people on their islands. Hopefully the Flying Dutchman come out. Maverick is back, so that's good to see. Hopefully they, you know, get off the island.
Yeah, if it looks like
Radiant
North
is out.
Power and Boo should be getting at it real soon. Both major blobs are in zone right now.
Yeah, the big friendly fight is definitely going to happen. I just want to see if we get, you know, anything else right now. As there's so many groups out. There's a lot of groups out, or at least formed up. Not necessarily out in the world. We have some over in, like, the Fort Sterling portal. We have some people on their islands. We have a few on territory. But more out than I expected when I started going through the list, Robin.
Yeah, there are a lot out there at the moment, albeit doing much.
No, Robin. Nobody's doing anything. They're standing on islands, hanging out. I mean, the most I'm seeing somebody do is Jim and the CCTV Alliance is running across the map. That's something. That's at least something.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully
checking
we get.
council spawns because we are halfway through already. Um, but oh, we got a rare castle in Greenshore Peninsula, which could lead to some content, maybe. We also have a rare castle in Runnelvane Sink as well. Anything else dotted around? A couple greens, a couple blues, that's about it. So 2 rares that have potential to generate some content here that we can keep an eye on. Western side of the map, though, is pretty barren in terms of council spawns, so maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay. I'm wondering what three-way's doing. Level 43 Disarray.
Maybe they're
over
going
in
to be
Battle Break
fighting
Plain.
Jin.
Yeah, Jin was on the move, so yeah, that's true.
Maybe they're getting a friendly fight set up between each other. Maybe. Was it Serindu for Jin?
Jim. Jimf is on the one-handed mace, so I'm guessing it's him today. And he is raiding a territory in Sunfang Down.
Yeah, this is a Fu territory, and Fu are like 2 maps away in Wailing Bulwark.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we've seen from these 2 forces. You know, this back and forth rat launchy gameplay where if Jin succeed in getting a launch off for tomorrow, Jin won't actually show for that launch tomorrow, but Fu and Pinoy Flower will. It's just been like that, like the whole entire season, pretty much. Like both sides are doing it, where they would launch and then just no show the next day.
Interesting.
Nothing,
it keeps
nothing
your
comes of
opponent,
it though.
It keeps your opponent occupied, I guess, and annoyed. I don't know. But three-way is in Battle Break Plain, which is 2 zones away from Arthur's Rest. Sunfang Down is also 2 zones away from Arthur's Rest. They're 2 zones away from each other. I hope something happens.
Yeah, and Fu are 2 maps away, and so are Pinoy Flower. So
Wait, so they're... Oh, okay. Maybe this will turn not friendly. I wouldn't mind seeing the cluster queue if it made something happen.
looks like Fu are not reacting to the raid here. They are still sitting in Wailing Bulwark. They are lag checking on each other right now. I think they're committing to the friendly fight.
Okay. Friendly fight it is.
Shall see.
Well, let me... I'm going to keep bouncing back and forth between these 3 groups, I guess, but I'll come over now.
They're still on the opposite sides of the map from each other.
Okay. All right. Well.
They just did a little lag check, and that's it.
All right. Okay. Back in, back out. Maybe they go in. Maybe they zone out.
We should mention as well, patch 3 will arrive on Monday, so for the Asia server, there will be an extra maintenance window at 10 UTC, so just a heads up on that front. That is again on Monday. Patch 3 will be going live. So just a heads up on that front while we wait. We are just chilling here, waiting for all these guys to move. I've seen fuck all run up and down this eastern side of Wailing Bulwark 9 times now today. Is anything going to happen? Been quite a slow season ranking push as well this season. Only 4 guilds sitting in crystal ranking, 24 days to go. Jin, 215k season points. They're in 5th place. And then Sunny Dolls with 201k season points in 6th place. So yeah, it's been quite slow here so far. I think we saw that last season though. It was quite slow. And then like the final week or two, we did see a burst of activity for the crystal ranking push. We did end up with 20 guilds hitting crystal ranking here on Asia for season 27. So we may have it the same thing be repeated again this season.
That's pretty good, you know, right? How many do you expect to have in a season, Robin?
I think like 25 is a good spot. Like 20 is good, right? Especially for the Asia server. I think 20 is actually quite good. So not too shabby.
All right, I'll take it. We're gonna have some interesting guilds hitting crystal this season with the Crucible. It sounds like a number of them are gonna continue to push through.
Nice. No, you did have your interview with Zizaran last night.
Mm-hmm.
I watched
Road
you
to
guys play
Exile, guys. Yep. We had some fun. We had a little technical difficulty at the end, but other than that, it was a good time. We had a good interview. Bogle, you had a good time?
I came in and I saw Bogle and Ziz split from Chosen. I think it was like first fight or something. And Chosen was raging and Bogle was like, I don't know, I didn't want to look in. I was just walking.
Just walking into like a dead end. Just like we just went in there. We just cleared the mobs. We cleared the mobs from the dead end. We walk out. We see people. We had come from a hallway. Bogle's like, going back in the dead end. God.
Yeah.
Why would I rage? Why? Why?
I could tell Chosen was tilted right away, and I was like, I'll let him go. Yeah. Well, here we go. Fuckcool and the boys have overcharged. Pop food. And we are about to rumble in the jungle of Wailing Bulwark once again.
Oh, nope, never mind. I saw a second blob appear in Battle Brave Plain, and I was like, we might get something here. No, it's just more 3-way.
Well, as always with the brawl, ladies and gentlemen, look at the kill feed. That will tell you who's winning and who's losing. I couldn't tell you who's winning or who's losing. Godspeed, have fun.
Colors are pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Ooh, nope, we got some deaths now. Okay.
Ooh. I have been seeing Pinoy Flowers defensives be a lot better on, some of the big clumps that Fu get. Fu aren't really securing a lot of kills off of these clumps anymore. It's something that I've seen like get better over over like the last week or so, watching these friendly fights occur.
Well,
It seems
Robin,
like
right
Pinoy
now,
Flower's like
Fu is getting beaten up. I mean, it was pretty even. I think it was 8-4 for about 45 seconds. But while you were talking there, Robin, those guys just got ran over. Sunrise lost 25 people in a row.
yeah.
Okay,
and
one guy goes down for the other side.
And you saw like the massive clump that occurred there on Focal, and I don't think they lost a single person then. You know, with great defenses coming down, the kill feed is literally all Pinoy Flower right now. They are farming.
It is rough out here. I see
Finally
2 red names up, but one of them is red on red. Some rat died. So only 1 kill by Fu so far. Okay, 2. Okay, there's a few right there. Yeah, I see it. Okay, we got 4 more. But Robin, this was brutal in favor of Pinoy Flower. Brutal.
Yeah, they've definitely done their VOD reviews after these fights, and they're definitely improving a lot here. And you know, it's something that we talked about with these friendly fights. You know, the largest, most powerful force on the server. These guys are friendly fighting each other day in, day out, and they're improving day in, day out. So the strength that they have just keeps improving and just getting more powerful. And the rest of the server is just falling behind.
Well, they're not getting fights. They're not fighting because there's this alpha force that grinds against itself every day, gets sharper and sharper, and nobody else is even practicing, let alone getting territory or winning season. So this is, like you said, everybody else is falling behind here. Oh, rough engagement for Pinoy Flower there again, turning back against them. Another big clump going against them. Oof, Robin, this is getting bloody out there. While this is happening, though, I'm going to hop over and check out that other content real quick, see if anything's happening there.
Alrighty. More Pinoy Flower just stacking and clapping. Great defensives here on the south side, keeping those boys alive. Here for Pinoy Flower. Clumps coming out. Only 1 full here for Pinoy Flower. Potential massive deletion lining up here, but they were able to stabilize on that clump. Focal needs to be careful. He knows that return engagement's coming. Use of the Guardian helmet there. I believe that was the light blue shieldings coming out.
Okay, yep, that is a... Yep.
It's getting nerfed. Patch 3, right? Did I recall that? I think it's cooldowns going up by 5 seconds, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know.
All right, so Jin is zoning into Battle Brave Plane as we speak. I was trying to find them. Cluster Q is active. First rotation, I believe, just went in. And we have 3-way in castle on defense. And Jin will be here soon. They're in the... Yeah, they're outside, and they're in the process of zoning in as well. We got a level 49 from 3-way and a level... What do we got? 45 from Jin. We could do the friendly fight, brawl, over there that we've watched several days in a row. Or we could watch... Henry versus Jin in a castle fight, a different friendly fight that we haven't seen every day for the last week.
Well, I think this one's coming to an end here shortly, so we will switch POVs.
Okay, you have W79 and you have sit the fuck down for inside POV and Jim for outside.
It would be W79 as main then. Yeah, over here it's just a bloodbath. Fu are just getting ruffle stomped, to be honest. So if it is a go over there, we will switch to W79.
Now they're still waiting for the disarrays to work their way out. We've got 30 seconds left on this rotation of cluster Q. I think after this one, it evens out pretty good. This will be the third one. They've been working on the door for a little while here. Nothing serious going either way.
Like Jin slowly stepping up to the plate here. Now, is this a sign of something to come here? Three-way and Jin going to be working together? I mean, they got the numbers to take on Pinoy Flower and Fu.
Yes, yes,
Are they
do.
actually going to do something?
No, they're going to take on each other.
They did launch onto Sunfang Dawn for tomorrow.
Oh, you did say that they do that back and forth constantly with no intention of actually showing up.
Yeah, but in the past, I haven't seen three-way show up.
With a level 45 disarray.
Yeah. And remember, three-way and Pinoy Flower have bad blood because only a week or so ago, Pinoy Flower deleted, I think it was like 2 or 3 of three-way's hideouts. Down in Sungarborough Woods. So did that spark the potential agreement here between Jin and three-way to work together to try and, you know, push back? Who knows?
Well,
we've seen it. We've seen it before, where, you know, there's a lot of unhappy guilds and alliances out there on the Asia server with how everything is handled. Now's the time to step up and form a coalition of your own. We can hope and pray. We can hope and pray.
I really hope that something happens, Robin. I would love to see a bit more content on this server. This used to be the content server. It used to be the best one we had.
Yep.
So I hope it returns to the former glory that it once held, Robin. I'm going to be honest. I want to see Albion Asia fire again. It had the best outside the city fights that we had on any server, like the outside Merlin's Rest and stuff. It was just so good. Every invasion day we would have upwards of 6 different alliances fighting for what? What, Robin? The glory of fighting.
Yep. I mean, we had like 10-way battles over outposts before, so here on the Asia server back in the day. But not anymore. Jin taking this hammering a little bit slow. And that is why, because Freeway are ready to pounce 1 or 2 hits here for Jin on this door. And that's going to be that 26% left, so it will go down shortly. Yeah, so many players here today for this friendly fight. 350 in zone, all fighting each other at once with more players waiting to come in.
I love it when we have a cluster queue like this, Robin. That's a lot of players, and hopefully they all get involved in this in a more regular rotation, not just hanging out and fighting their friends. This is a weird day, honestly. We're on a Thursday, second half of the season, just a random Thursday fighting over. What do we got? Do we even have any to fight over in this castle, Robin?
Here.
Yeah,
there's nothing here.
It's just it's just for shits and giggles with 450 people hanging out.
Yep.
Okay. All right. What is Oink doing? What are they thinking?
I don't know what Henry's doing.
Well, I don't know what Henry
I'm a
doing, but
little
Jinf
wonder.
is going outside to get this ONK alliance. They are outside and they look to be rats. Jinf is like chasing them off. They mounted up and ran very quick, but Jinf is mounting up as well, and he's going to continue to chase them. So hop over to Jinf for a POV as we chase down some rats. Because there ain't nothing going on in the castle while we chase down rats. Nothing happens. And we're back. We're going to head back already. We're done chasing the rats. We killed one. We made our point. Actually, I think it was more like 5. But we killed a few rats. Let's go back inside, Robin.
Yeah, Henry a little bit confused about what was happening there as well. He was thinking that he needed to rotate there for South Courtyard, expecting the western door to be whacked, but it's not the case. The gate, though, has fallen here on the eastern side. Are Jin going to go for a suicide attempt here and try and brute force this? Three-way are split as well. They're going to use that South Courtyard potentially to stab into the mid lines if Jin make that push. That's a lot of people, though, to funnel through that very small choke point.
Dude, Robin, that's a ton of people to go through that tiny choke point. It's not easy.
Lights out. Bomb Squad just went in and deleted like 20 players there, three-way.
Yeah, I see that. Jin and the boys doing some work here. Coming in. Another wave coming in as well. Another group of 6. Jeez, these guys are looking dangerous today, Robin. Dangerous.
And another wave.
Oh, this one's hitting Jin. That was a well-sustained hold by CCTV in the Jin Alliance there. The fact they didn't lose 15 of them going out the door there is very impressive. They were all very, very low. Very, very low.
Yeah, and I think it is Raven Strikes that first initial Bomb Squad unit was playing there. It did hit pretty hard. I didn't get to see it.
Is that the one that makes the punching sound? I thought that was the other glove.
Yeah, that's the one that has, it starts small and then widens, and then it explodes in a massive AoE.
All right, because that's the one I keep hearing is that glove.
Yeah, I think that one's the Hellfire Hand.
Yeah, yep. If that, yeah, I see
the
those
little
on the
boulder
field.
one.
Yeah, that's the one with the giant red hands, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I see a bunch of them. Like red and yellow hands, I guess. They're kind of like red, yellow, orange, kind of flamey hands. Like hot hands, like if you had molten hands.
Like if
see
you
a lot
had
of them over on
fire.
Well, they're not really on fire. Oh, they're glowy.
I don't know. See, Jin's done their tactic now. Three-ways learned from their mistakes. Now Jin have
they're not standing at the door anymore, you mean?
Yeah, Jin now have to be the ones that make the play here. And they gotta come in. Three-way ain't going out.
Yeah, three-way, of course they're not coming out. I mean, like, but Jimf doesn't really need to go in. What's the objective?
Exactly.
Like, this
what
is
a
why
weird friendly
castles have
fight
a reward inside, like, right? Because, like, there's no reason to go into somebody's castle just because. So there has to be a reward on the inside to encourage you to go all the way in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very very strange friendly fight so far. You know, maybe this is Jin's weak point. You know, sieging and I don't know. Nice little counter punch there onto that bomb squad unit on the tower, though. Now we are at the other door, the western door.
Well, you know, maybe they haven't learned not to stand next to the western door yet. And as you can see, 600 is hanging out outside the door. 600 is now hanging out in the hideout. He's going to be hanging out outside of cluster Q.
Yep. I don't know what to tell you here.
Robin, what are the guys in Foo doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, they doing the same thing? Hanging out and ditty dancing, playing with their friends?
Their fight took long to set up, okay? Like,
okay. Right. Well,
but they did fight,
true.
and
well, these guys are fight-ish. They're checking the quality of the doors, Robin.
I would like to see castle doors changed to have a limiter to how many players can attack them at once.
Oh, and here we go. Oh, almost. It looked like the door was about to fall. I thought we had run out of door. Nope. We got more door left, Robin.
Now
600 is on his way.
This is an interesting position here from three-way. They know that there's, you know, the Raven Strike bomb squad, so they're putting themselves in a position for those bomb squads to hit. Okay, they're finally going through the gate. Now that they're going to go behind the other gates. Here we go again. There's 2 gates to go down here now. Just fall off your desk or something there.
No, I was laughing. I caught myself laughing at what you said there, and I kind of like, it wasn't quite a snort, but it was a caught laugh, you know, because you're like, another 2 set of doors to go down, and I was like, yep, there are.
Yeah.
Some door-on-door action here, Robin.
Love my doors. 6 minutes to go, though. That's all the time that they have.
Wow, this one flew by. I'm kind of surprised.
It did. It flew by, but we didn't really have much going on. Weird.
I mean,
we have a weird one today.
Yeah. And are these guys mounting up and going to the other side?
Ah, they got 1 door down, over to the other door.
Yes! Oh, man. Get these horses. They're exercise. Oh, I'm sorry. Cats and wolves and birds. Yeah, and I think I see a fox.
Back to the side where we were at the beginning.
You excited for this, Robin? We're back on the east side, dude. We're back on the east side. We haven't been on the east side for about 4 minutes. This should be some good action over here, Robin. I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys can do now that they have more doors to fight.
They got a couple to bring down here.
Oh, we already see the first hints of action on the door. There are now 2, possibly 3 hammers on these doors. I think we see a 4th. It's a 4th hammer on the door, Robin.
Mr. President, they've hit the 2nd door. They stopped hitting the 2nd door.
Robin, there are no hammers on the door. I take that back. There's 1 hammer. 1 hammer. 1 brave hammer was trying to fight on the door all alone. Dao Xiaoyu, he tried, but no! He's pushed back away from the door. The doors are safe, Robin.
Why are we
fighting here?
Why are we trying to engage here? Like, half the Zerg's still in the castle.
Because there's no door.
Oh my god. I think Henry's got bored, maybe.
No, he's not bored. How could a guy fighting on 3 separate servers, Robin, be bored? He's always got something to do.
I don't know. Oh boy. Ah, well, that's the end of Jin. I don't think there's going to be... never mind. They didn't keep the pressure up and the return engagement's coming out, and
Robin,
Jin are now going to flood.
It's only about 23 of the 170 that are here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not too concerned about it. Like, those 20 just went down. There are 20 more people who are already in queue who just entered the zone. And now 10 members, 12 members of three-way go down on the way out. Luna Coup, hit your ice block.
Yeah. Uh-oh,
He did.
Henry's
He hit his ice
outside.
block. Yeah, Henry and like there's some
Ah.
big names coming outside the booth right now. You got Luna Coup, Henry, Raw Dogs. They're all just pushing out right now. They can't handle being trapped inside that castle any longer by simply CCTV. Those guys are just standing around looking at stuff.
I think this is where the fight resets.
They're going around to the western door, Robin. They gotta go, like, you gotta go. Robin, they gotta go check the western door.
Two minutes.
No, we're here for the long haul, Robin. We're gonna watch this one till every single one of these men's is dead.
Yeah.
Even if it takes all the way until our 18 UTC war report.
Well, you can have fun doing
I mean, we don't
that.
have anything else to do, right, Robin?
I do.
No, what could you possibly have to do?
I don't know. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh.
Again, Robin, that's too fast. Now, it's the wrong song. That's again Michael Jackson. You're looking for a slightly different beat.
Dun 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 dun.
No, that's a different one, too.
Dun dun dun. I don't know, dude. I don't have the music on. I just kill people in game, on the other game. No, that's what I've been doing.
I love
for
that
literally
you've
the
got
last,
Smooth Criminal stuck in your head, and you think that's the beat for Battlefield. I love it. I'm just into
last
it. And I
6
think you
hours
should
straight. I haven't moved off my computer.
Oh my god. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. And you know who else hasn't moved for the last 6 hours?
Who?
Jim. He stood
Henry?
there for like
Oh,
every.
oh.
He's just like standing here, typing or something.
By the way,
Yeah.
so obviously I woke up early to get the dog out,
Mhm.
and breakfast I was like, oh, I'll treat myself to a McDonald's like McMuffin and stuff.
Yeah. Why
Got
not?
it delivered.
Oh, you had
Um,
McDonald's delivered. That is a treat.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, wow. That
delivery
I heard-
driver. So get this, delivery driver.
Yeah, delivery driver.
My brother's PC is getting repaired and it's in pieces down by the front door, and I had my headset on as well.
You
he
answered
was
the
like-
door with your headset on.
Yeah. It's wireless, right? So I might as well. Open the door. He looks at me and he goes, "You gaming?" I was like, "Yeah, about to play Battlefield." He's like, "Oh, nice. I game as well. I play EVE Online."
Did you give him your referral code?
I hit him back with the, "I work for Albion Online," and he goes, "I've played Albion Online before. I didn't like the fact that it didn't have any spreadsheets."
There aren't spreadsheets.
And
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
That is, we had a nice conversation.
Did you explain to him about the 27-page beta documents?
I explained to him that there is hardcore econ players that love their spreadsheets in this game.
All right. Well, did you explain to him that we have a guy who just streams spreadsheets?
I did not.
All right, well, Radiant just lost a few players there, and I mean, like, a lot. That was a hit.
A little hit there.
24
yeah,
seconds
I mean,
until the next wave.
it was quite interesting, right? It's like we were
Yeah,
just having a back
it's a
and
small
forth talking
world.
about other MMOs and stuff as well.
That's nice that you got to have a little video game moment there, you know. But
Yeah.
don't ever tell people that you work for Albion Online, Robin. It could be a psyop operation. They might not. Now they know where you live. Next season, they're coming for you.
It's fine.
You're gonna wake up. Ochiwin's gonna be like, Robin, you coming out of the booth?
If Ochiwin showed up at my door, I would give him a hug.
Yeah, I'd
And
make
then
it.
tell
I'd get him
that
a
little.
smoothie.
I would have choice words. He's French.
First the hug,
after
though.
all.
First the hug, though.
Yeah, first a hug.
Yeah. Like a wine.
But we are 2
smoothie,
minutes
maybe?
past the time here, and this fight is literally going nowhere. Literally going nowhere. And it is still cluster queued, and if this was a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more faster pace, I would stay to stick around, but I don't want to stay to stick around for another 20 minutes while these guys figure out doors. So
Okay.
I think we can wrap it up here for the Asia War Report today.
All right. When will we be back?
We'll be back later on at 1800 UTC for the
Okay, all right.
European War Report.
Oh, all right. That's a pretty good server over there. It's been pretty active over there. Who's your big expectations today? Who do you expect to see?
To be honest, I'm expecting the Gurf Alliance maybe to get mixy with it up in the north. I don't know, because yesterday they did have territories to defend with that mammoth cub spawn, so they went for that instead, didn't they? So
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they launch back today. We'll wait and see.
Jin and
yeah,
the boys are backing off and overcharging for the second half of their overcharge, going to a full hour of overcharge. Everybody's backing up. I think they're resetting for another half hour of this. So on that note, we're going to say thank you to the forces of Jin and Three-Way for this very lovely, friendly fight. It's been good to see. Oh, actually, Robin, these guys are moving out of the zone.
I'm moving out the game.
Oh, God damn it. I think they're going to fight a real fight. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back again at 18 UTC. It was great to have a little bit of content over here on Albion Asia. Hope to get more on Albion Europe later today, as well as some good content on our Q&A show and our PvP shows at 19 and 20.